The Concord City Council is meeting to discuss a proposal to strengthen its tenant protection laws. It's an effort 7 years in the making, but as John Ramos explains, some of the renters it's designed to help want to see it go back to the drawing board.
Concord is considered to be more affordable than a lot of the big cities in the Bay Area. Still, the rising cost of rents are threatening to push people out, and the city is looking for a way to prevent that from happening. The protections come too late for Betty Gabaldon. In 2018, after living in Concord for 18 years, she and her daughter were pushed out of their apartment without warning.
The owner just came in and gave everybody a 6-day notice and didn't have to give us a reason why he was doing that. He just said it was because he didn't even have to give us a reason.
Gabaldon became a housing activist and will be joining others at the Concord City Council meeting. They've been pushing for rent control and eviction protections for 7 years now. But on this night, they would rather the proposed ordinance not be passed.
It will not protect anybody. It wouldn't protect any tenants if this ordinance gets passed tonight.
In the law, words matter. The ordinance calls for a 3% cap on rent hikes, but not for accessory dwelling units. The activists say it's so vaguely defined that every rental unit in the city could claim to be an ADU and be exempted. And they also take exception to the ease with which landlords can make a claim for fair return, allowing them to get around the rent cap.
Well, the way it's written is too broad. It needs to be narrowed down because the landlords can ask for every year, even if they're making profit, they could ask for this fair return every year. So this whole thing needs to be sent back.
But Mayor Eddie Burson says he's not surprised there's dissatisfaction with the proposal, probably from both sides.
Well, there's an old saying that if both sides are unhappy, it must be a good deal. I like to think that if both sides are happy, maybe I'm on some strange meds.
Burson says he supports greater tenant protections. He says some landlords have treated people badly in pursuit of greed. And he recognizes that the rapid rise in rents is putting huge pressure on longtime tenants to pay more or get out. But he says good government is not a zero-sum game where one side wins and the other loses.
Both from the tenant side and the landlord side, they have to understand that they are in a compact to make the community work. And we are writing the rules so that people are reminded of what it is that makes the community work. And that's why we are having an intense time tonight, because people's perceptions and what people want and what people need are all three different subjects.
The mayor says he doubts any final decisions will be made until sometime in January. So the city's new rent stabilization law will continue to be discussed and argued over for a while longer. And in the end, there's a good chance that no one will be completely happy with it.
Now, unlike some workshops in the past few months, tonight's meeting will allow public comment, and the mayor is expecting a vigorous debate. We will certainly stay on top of this and report back.